This living arrangement is definitely going to lead to some complications, and I'm sure they'll try to make me uncomfortable or jealous, but I'm determined not to let them get under my skin and provoke me, because they're definitely going to use that against me. All things considered, I'm still saving a fortune since I don't have to live in a hotel. So, it's been a month since the negotiations for my divorce settlement began, and so far, it's going pretty badly for my wife. I've been able to prove that she'd been cheating on me. Update 3. So, it's been a month since the negotiations for my divorce settlement began, and so far, it's going pretty badly for my wife. I've been able to prove that she'd been cheating on me, and she'd even made my job easier by moving in with the guy I'd accused her of cheating on me with, so there was no question about the validity of my claims. She tried to make up some false accusations about how I was an alcoholic, which is also why I was sterile, and that's why she'd gone ahead and had an affair since when we were trying to conceive. I'd become really cruel and bitter towards her, but that was all disproved quite easily since everyone knew I'd quit drinking last year when we decided to start trying for a baby, and haven't touched alcohol since. Again, I don't know why she thought that would work, and it was pretty damn stupid on her part. I guess she was just grasping at straws since her initial plan had failed miserably, and now, she was too busy being a mother to be a scheming mastermind. She was too busy and her baby daddy was too stupid, so there they were. By now, both of us are well aware of the fact that the chances of her walking away with any alimony at all are very slim, and I guess she must have told her boyfriend this since a few days ago, she was quite unceremoniously kicked out of his house with her baby. Yeah, that's right. I heard a lot of screaming and shouting from their house, and then, within minutes, I saw my wife and her son being pushed out of the house while the father screamed absolutely disgusting things about her and called her every name in the book. I was watching all of this happen from my living room, and the second I saw him shove my wife out while she was carrying the baby, I rushed out to help. Enmity be damned, I couldn't let a poor innocent baby suffer for something that isn't even his fault. By the time I reached his doorstep, he'd already slammed the door shut while my wife and her son were both sobbing. I carried the baby and grabbed my wife's hand so that I could lead them back to my house across the street, and then called my father-in-law up so that he could take her home. Within an hour, he showed up and took her away, once again, thanking me for all that I'd done. During that 1 hour, my wife had been crying like a baby herself, so I'd basically been calming both mother and child down myself. I wanted to call the cops as well, but she managed to persuade me to let it go since she didn't want more trouble. She was apologizing again and again for whatever had happened, and told me that she'd been so desperate to be with the one she loved that she'd lost all her self-respect and morals, and she was truly sorry about all of it. She told me she'll accept whatever happens and isn't going to negotiate anymore, so the divorce is finalized faster. I guess that's one good thing. I hope she decides to press charges eventually on this though, and heals herself as well. But at least I did whatever I could and was a decent person, and I don't regret anything.